Hey guys, this is Kawaii Life Antonio here, and today I decided to review what is the highest rated channel. Well, alright, you can see the highest rated channel. It's the main broadcast networks, but what is the lowest rated channel on 2023? This is going to be similar to what Benzie Johnson did once a year to review what Nielsen has for the channels, which part of the channels is it, like the first place, second place, but easily the main four is just going to be the main broadcast networks. So let's review them. So NBC started up at number 1, 3,975,000. Okay, then we get to CBS, number 2, 3,518,000. Okay. ABC going at third place, 3,346,000. And then at fourth place is Fox, especially with their animation domination lineup when it comes to animation. 2,653,000. So I guess it's not bad for the main networks. They're still going strong with millions of views. It comes to show that these broadcast networks still mean that cable is still thriving. So let's go and see what the rest have in store. Oh no, Fox News is the highest rated cable network. Why am I not surprised at this point? Okay, moving on. ESPN, 6th place, 1,739,000. 7th place, Univision, 1,251,000. 8th place, MSNBC, 1,226,000. 9th place, Ion. You really shouldn't have shut down Cubo thanks to that merger. My God, was that merger a terrible idea. My goodness. 965,000. So we're starting up to no longer have the millions, but still they're pretty good at the top 10. In the 10th place, TNT. 929,000. Okay, alright. So it's not bad for the top 10. Let's keep going. Okay, so 11th place, Telemundo at 840,000. HGTV at 12th place, 807,000. Hallmark Channel, yes, the Hallmark Channel, 798,000. TBS, best known for their animated originals and reruns of stuff like Bob's Burgers as well as American Dad, which they still have new episodes up until its planned ending. 765,000. Okay, it's pretty good. INSP. Does any of you remember that channel? I think I remember it having some classics. 690,000. And then the History Channel, 654,000. Okay, USA Network, 618,000. MeTV. When it comes to animation, they have classics like Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry, Woody Woodpecker. I think they have Woody Woodpecker. Popeye and the Flintstones, 613,000. And then at 19th place, oh goodness, TLC. How does it manage to go past the Discovery Channel? I seriously don't get it. 607,000 on TLC. And at 20th place, CNN, 586,000. Alright, let's see what they have next. Okay, so at 21st place, the Food Network, 568,000. And then the Discovery Channel, 22nd place, 562,000. 23rd place, Grit. I guess digital channels count on this one. 501,000. 24, Investigation Discovery, which I prefer to ignore. 476,000. TV Land at 465,000. Bravo. Oh, gosh. 399,000. Hallmark Movies and Mysteries. Yes, it's a channel. And it exists. 392,000. Lifetime, 379,000. A&E Network, 376,000. My apologies. 376,000. And then 30th place, the CW. Wow, I expected the CW to be at least at the top 10, but not top 30. 366,000. I don't think things are going well for the CW, especially with those carriage disputes. Not a good sign for the channel's future. Next up, Unimas. 364,000. FX. Known for stuff when it comes to animation, like Archer, even though that moved to FXX. 356,000. Game Show Network. 333,000 on 33rd place. Okay, that's kind of funny. I like that. 34th place, AMC, known for their specialty on every Christmas ever, airing classic Rankin Bass specials. 332,000. Oh yeah, and there's Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer too. WE TV, 329,000. ESPN 2, 322,000. Paramount, 318,000. BET, 309,000. Fox Sports 1, 299,000. Reels, 292,000. Don't worry, the main three networks are on their way. Okay. Next is Oxygen Media, 282,000. Sci-Fi. It's such a shame that TZGC unfortunately was no more. 271,000. National Geographic, 263,000. Bounce CB, 248,000. And then Nick at Night at 242,000. Nick at Night. Those Friends ratings are probably keeping this block alive. It is still going on with all these Friends earrings as they bring those high ratings. I mean, Friends brings a lot of ratings, and my goodness, Nick at Night really is going all in with this. And then Freeform, 233,000. Even with the Spectrum dropouts, it is, I guess the channel's still going on, but it's very unfortunate that they decided to scrap all of their originals. Man, I miss Praise Petey already. And then 47th place, Comedy Central, best known for stuff like South Park, 227,000. Yeah, I mean, it does have its airings of The Office, but of course, there's South Park, their most iconic original animated series. And then FETV, 223,000, Newsmax, 218,000, and then Adult Swim, 50th place, 213,000. Those Rick and Morty reruns really paid it off, doesn't it? Well, of course, there's also Checker Past. Though that idea, they shouldn't have sacrificed Cartoon Network on 2 hours like that for Checker Past. But I guess it's better than nothing, though. And Saturdays, you just either get some Checker Past stuff or reruns of King of the Hill. Yeah, that move alone just brings me some mixed thoughts. But Adult Swim is still going strong. 51st place, Animal Planet, 209,000. Travel Channel, or should I just call it the Ghost Hunting Network, 206,000. FXX, still going strong. Though with that whole Spectrum thing, it has went down to 201,000. It's still going strong with those reruns of Simpsons and Family Guy. So FXX still is going strong, going head-to-head against Adult Swim. And then Sundance, 201,000, a tie. And then MTV, or should I just call it the Ridiculousness Network, 195,000. Cozy, 194,000. E, 188,000. Star TV, 184,000. And then finally we get to Nickelodeon, 184,000. The airings of SpongeBob in movies it's still kind of going strong. I mean, it does make sense in terms of modern cable standards. Nickelodeon used to have millions. Now it's not even more than 200,000, which kind of surprised me, but it doesn't surprise me with the current age of streaming, even though streaming just isn't the best thing in my opinion, as cable and satellite have DVR. Streaming doesn't have that. Nickelodeon's still going pretty strong, as it is on the top of the spot in the big three networks. Anyway, after Nickelodeon, Lifetime Movie Network, 180,000. Alright, up next, IFC. I do know that it did air some animated content. I remember that I aired anime before. And it aired Dilbert, the animated series, 175,000. Core TV Mystery, 172,000. BBC America with Top Gear and Doctor Who, 172,000. Motor Trend, 167,000. CMT, 165,000. HLN, which maybe HLN can go kaput as it could merge with Investigation Discovery, as HLN is mostly forensic files areas. 164,000. NFL Network, 164,000. Heroes and Icons for classics. I think it aired He-Man, 162,000. See, NBC, 161,000. And the Magnolia Network, formerly known as the DIY Network, 157,000. Okay, 71st place, Laugh. Honestly, Laugh should just have some animated sitcoms on the channel. 152,000. Net Geo Wild, 142,000. VH1, 139,000. Then Disney Junior, even though that whole Spectrum thing caused it to drop on ratings, is still doing pretty well. 132,000. Not bad, Disney Junior. Not bad. It's a shame that it had to be dropped off from Spectrum, though. And then the O Network, 131,000. Defy TV, 130,000. And in Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network is going pretty well, 130,000. Even though it had to lose some hours, thanks to supposedly Adult Swim, it is still going strong. It still has a good amount of variety, airing reruns of older shows like Clarence and Uncle Grandpa, and managing to have new shows again. Ivanhoe, Tiny Toons University? Oh yeah, Cartoon Network is still going pretty well. Even with the whole Warner Bros. Discovery thing, Cartoon Network is still going well. And surprisingly enough, it beat Disney Channel once again. Last year was understandable because of the whole 30th anniversary thing. This year? That is actually surprising that Cartoon Network beat Disney Channel again, as Disney Channel was going all in for animation. So bravo on that, Cartoon Network. Bravo. And then, 78th place, HBO Prime, 129,000. Science Channel, 128,000. And yep, Disney Channel. I am just very surprised. Disney Channel is at the lowest of the main three networks, 125,000. Even with stuff like the Owl House series finale, the channel still, it couldn't go past Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon, which is surprising because Disney Channel is going all in for animation. But then again, there was Disney Plus, which has those premieres. You have to wait either a day or more than a day, like a week or even a month, which doesn't feel that fair. No, Disney Channel's not shutting down in the US. I don't think it ever will as of now, but yeah, Disney Channel's in 80th place, which not a good sign for Disney Channel, but I can still see it thrive with the amount of good treatment they're doing with animation there. Okay, coming up next, Great American Family, 120,000. True TV, wow, True TV, 118,000. It really has been dropping off there. My goodness, they might as well just replace it with a Warner Channel if the ratings just keep dropping. And then Pop, 117,000. Antenna TV, 115,000. Weather Channel, 113,000. That's surprising. I never expected it to be this low. To the end, 110,000. Up Network. Does any of you know the Up Network? I kinda do, but it can be forgettable at times. 110,000. And then Nick Jr. Nick Jr. is doing pretty decently with its lineup. Yes, there's a lot of Paw Patrol and Peppa Pig, but there's a pretty good amount of variety. Both Disney Jr. and Nick Jr. are doing good in terms of variety. At 108,000. Not bad, Nick Jr., though it would be nice to see a little more variety again. And then News Nation, 101,000. And then Charge, 100,000. Now, we are going below 100,000 with Comet at 98,000. Get TV at 88,000. Fox Business at 88,000. MLB Network at 88,000. NBA TV at 83,000. Estrella TV at 82,000. Cooking Channel, which it still exists. The Cooking Channel, 82,000. And it is one of the lowest rated Discovery networks. They might as well just shut it down. It is not needed. It's just a Food Network clone. It's just not needed. Okay, then the Smithsonian, 79,000. The Golf Channel, 78,000. Hallmark Drama at 77,000 at 100th place. Alright, next is TV One, 77,000. Ovation, 69,000. Catch a Comedy, 68,000. FX Movie Channel, 66,000. FYI, 63,000. Big Ten Network, 62,000. And Nicktoons, 59,000. I never expected that Nicktoons would be at the top of the spot for the secondary channels that are animation focused. It is beating both Boomerang and Disney XD. Nicktoons is literally nothing but the loud Sponge Bob House network. Barely any variety. And I guess those SpongeBob and Loud House ratings really paid off for Nicktoons to keep going like this. Anyway, let's keep going. Vice is at 55,000. Tennis Channel is at 54,000, and then Core TV is at 53,000. Showtime, Prime, 53,000. DABL, 52,000. RFT TV, 51,000. Telexitos, which... didn't that channel air Pokemon? 49,000. And T-Nick. How is it surprisingly doing pretty decently while airing a lot of heavy danger? Even though they tried to pull back some variety, like airing Loud House and SpongeBob, and then bring back iCarly, and even bring back AFB, even though it was unfortunately temporary. T-Nick? 114, or actually no, 115 place. There's some spots missing there. 49,000. 49,000 on T-Nick. I am surprised. I expect it to be 25,000. I expect it to be 24,000. I would expect it to be 30,000. 49,000? That is surprising. Okay, moving on. And then, America Heroes Channel, 46,000. Stars, 46,000. MTV, 45,000. True Real, 44,000. And then NBC Universo, 44,000. Okay, 121 place. ESPNU, 43,000, and then Destination America, another channel that might as well shut down, 41,000. Fox Deportes, 41,000. Story Television, 40,000. And Boomerang! Look at Boomerang. It is doing pretty well, 40,000 viewers. And Boomerang's doing pretty good. The variety is pretty good. I like that they decided to bring back the Hanna-Barbera classics again. And it's not just Scooby-Doo, Tom and Jerry, and Looney Tunes. You get stuff like the Flintstones. You get Wacky Races. You get Top Cat, Yogi Bear, Popeye. Even though it's unfortunate that the Cartoon Network series, they just have to air on graveyard hours, which is unfortunate because they're the more modern. They're the more modern series. And Boomerang is doing pretty well. 124th place. Not bad, Boomerang. Not bad. Michael, you did a pretty good job on Boomerang. Keep up the good work. And then 126th place. BT Her. 37,000. Galavisión, 35,000. Then Logo, 33,000. Discovery Español, 32,000. And Azteca America, which actually got shut down this year, 31,000. And it's tied with AXS TV and, oh boy, Disney XD. Oh, Disney XD, I'm so sorry that I had to sell through this. Oh, the anime might as well move to Disney Channel. Might as well have the Disney XD on Disney Channel block back because this is sad. This is very sad. Disney XD used to be special. And I had a history at Disney XD. I remember when I was a kid, I had to sell with only Disney XD and nothing else in terms of cable networks. I didn't have Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, or Disney Channel at that time. I only had Disney XD. And it saddens me. I mean, Disney XD, the entire brand is disappearing. Only 4 feeds are left. And Disney XD, there might not even be a Disney XD in the next few years. And it's kind of sad because Disney XD was special and now it's a rerun farm. After the DuckTales reboot ended, it's over. It was over for the network. No more originals unless those Marvel ones that lasted for a while after and then they stopped. And it's all just the anime. That's the only exclusive content they have. And it's very unfortunate. Disney XD and of course, oh, that Spectrum dropouts. It didn't deserve this. And I'm sad. I'm sad that Disney XD is this low now. It might shut down in a few years. And it will make me sad. Because Disney XD was a big part of my childhood. It had its special animation focus when they decided to move animation all the way to that channel. Gravity Falls series finale made over 1 million views on a channel that is not that available in households. Sorry I had to say this about this Disney XD, but I'm gonna miss you so much if you go away. Man, it's just sad to see Disney XD like this. Anyway, let's move on. And then 133rd place, TBD TV, which had Kids Click until it shut down, 30,000. Then Discovery Family, they shouldn't have extended the contract to Hasbro like that. Like, they shouldn't. Because they have Tubi and Netflix. They don't need Discovery Family anymore. Discovery Family, it's one of the only things I like about the Warner Bros. Discovery merger. They are doing something new and impressive. They are adding Looney Tunes. Like, ever since Baby Looney Tunes and Sylvester Street Mysteries got announced on Discovery Family, I was like, oh my goodness, this is surprising. And I gotta thank the Warner Bros. Discovery merger for that. Even though I hate the Warner Bros. Discovery merger because Zaslav, but this was a good idea for what they did. Slowly phasing out Hasbro programming in favor of Warner Bros. Shows. You got Baby Looney Tunes, Sylvester Street Mysteries, Smurfs, even though that's not a Warner Bros. Series, Paddington, the Hanna-Barbera version, and now Looney Tunes. There is likely going to be more of that, and I am totally in to see more of it. As well as their preschool-aimed acquisitions. Discovery Family doesn't need Hasbro anymore. It doesn't. And honestly, it's probably for the best. That change right there might change the channel for the better. And I'm glad to see it. Anyway, moving on from that, the Cowboy Channel, 25,000. Outdoor Channel, 21,000. And Universal Kids. I'm not surprised. Universal Kids is this low. It's a generic kids channel. They decided to have Masha and the Bareback. And the channel is just a generic kids arc. It's just on autopilot, and there's nothing really to talk about unless it's just returning shows. Nothing that new. not even a new DreamWorks show. We haven't had that since Trolls. Yeah, so Universal Kids, not surprised about that. I mean, it's not available on Dish Network, so that says it all. And then Discovery Life 19,000. Why does this channel still exist? I mean, it literally became TLC 2.0. It literally became another TLC. It doesn't need to continue like that. Why have TLC-like shows where you can have just TLC? This channel might as well shut down. Honestly, I kind of don't want Discovery Family to shut down anymore. I just want them to get rid of the Hasbro content. Because they're doing something new thanks to the merger. Discovery Life doesn't really have a purpose. Anyway, Fox Sports 2, 19,000. ESPN Deportes, 19,000. Cleo TV, 15,000. BB First, 13,000. Just Central, 13,000. Then Discovery Familia at 13,000. Okay. Alright. I guess it's time for the final part. Alright. Just Central, 13,000. Acaware, 10,000. CNN en Español, 8,000. Galanovelas, 7,000. Comedy TV, 6,000. Sportsman Channel, 6,000. NBC LX, 5,000. Bein Sport, 3,000. Bein Sport Español, also 3,000. And Hoga de HDTV. So where's MTV Classic? Well, MTV Classic was one of the lowest rated channels. So I guess that's why they decided not to list that there anymore. But this channel is the lowest, and oh boy. Yeah, I don't think this channel might last in a few years more. It might be the end of Hogata HGTV. But anyway, guys, that's all I gotta say. All the channels have been reviewed. Nick's doing good. Cartoon Network surprisingly doing good. It's very unfortunate about Disney XD, though. Discovery Family, loving those changes. Boomerang, doing pretty decent. Nicktoons and Teen Nick are major surprises. Like, I never expected that they would still do pretty decently like that. And I wonder how it goes when 2024 is around the corner. Anyway, guys, what are your thoughts on this? You think it's quite interesting about these listings of the channels, especially on the animation-focused ones? Because I gotta say, it really is quite interesting to see all that happen. Even though it is at the current age of streaming. Anyway, guys, this is Kawaii Life Antonio, signing off. Peace.